grandmother say, I know him as a heart fixer. I know him as a mind regulator. I know him as a problem solver, because she had what they call experience with God. And her experience with God concreted what she told and spoke about God. See, the Bible says that my people are what? Destroyed for a lack of knowledge. I told you what knowledge is. Knowledge is information gained by experience or what? Study. Hello, somebody. Amen. So when you go and start searching and finding out who God is and the attributes of God, now people telling you, no, you know what? Don't read the Old Testament, because that Old Testament got you under bondage. The Old Testament got you under bondage. But the Old Testament showed you the attributes of how to move the hand of God. That's it. It kills me. I'm a young man. Don't get me wrong. I love old school just like I love new school. But then you gotta have a spiritual what? Foundation. Some days, swing down chariot ain't gonna take me to the throne. It just ain't gonna do it. Jesus. So, remember that song say, Lord, don't move the mountains, but give me the strength to climb. But Lord, don't take away my stumbling block, but lead me on. You see what I'm talking about? Those songs, some days, they ain't gonna hold me tight. Some days, I'm gonna have to sit here and say, he saw the best in me. Come on now. Some days I may have to go there. That's it. Hello, somebody. When everything else around me could only see the worst in me. Yeah. See, that may be the thing that brings me up and say, oh my God, I got to encourage myself in the Lord right now. Right. Yeah. Yes. So what are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying, who you got laying at your gate that you're not allowing in? Because if you got the crippled man, your job is to restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. So did I ask, who you got laying at your gate that you're not letting in? Have you went and searched the man and seen that this man, he just didn't become crippled, he was crippled from birth. That means a position he could not be in. He couldn't stand up on his own foot. He had to have the help of someone else. But what I'm saying is, if the cripple laying at your gate, and you walking by him, did you ask, what can you do to help him? Y'all don't understand. I mean, I'm sitting here like, this is nothing I study. This is just all utterance drop. You hear what I'm saying? I study all throughout the week, and I studied for other stuff. And then I get here, he changed the whole thing. Are you following what I'm saying? I come to church, I have my own agenda. But then when I come here, I yield my agenda to him. And when I yield my agenda to him, guess what? He switch it every time. He said, because when you try to put your hand in it, you mess it up every time. He said, but if you just sit back and allow me. See, you know, people used to ride around, say, God is my co-pilot. You remember you used to see that sticker? Them people didn't read the Bible. He ain't your co-anything. He's the pilot. Yes. I'm not even the co-pilot. I'm the passenger sitting in the back. I tell people all the time, I feel like Noah. And I'm going to leave them. We're going to get up out of here. God told Noah to build an ark. 300 cubits wide, 300 cubits long. He told Noah to build an ark out of wood called gopher wood that don't even float. I'm going to say this again. He told him to build an ark made out of gopher wood that don't even float. Then he told him to build an ark in a region it don't rain. Are you really hearing me? You can go back and research this. He told him to build an ark in a region it don't rain. So, Elder Walker, what are you saying? See, people on this new finagle stuff, switching stuff, talking about we all gonna make it into heaven. Hello? We can live any kind of way, we all make it into heaven. Now, if that's the case, then why did he say, Esau I hated, Jacob I loved? Is it me who made vessels of honor and vessels of what? Dishonor. Some vessels are made, fitted for what? Destruction. People are not reading the word. If that's the case, then I can't live any kind of way I want. Yes. Yes. If he say he say some vessels are made fitted for destruction. That means they was born in this world to be taken out. Yes. But you know they trying to get us to sit here and like Oprah said, there's many ways to God. No, it's not. One way. Hello, somebody. Yeah. But y'all watching Oprah every day. I call her Oprah. Y'all watching her every day, and guess what? Her church is getting bigger and bigger because now she's telling people there's other ways to get to God. God never wanted us. God gave us dominion over everything, beasts of the field, fowls of the air, the land, but he never said man have dominion over yourself. He never said that. He never wanted us to get control of our spirit. That's why he said be sober-minded. Yes. Because when you drink, you go into the spirit realm.
Stay there.
Okay, let me help somebody.
Stay there.
Somebody, I wasn't even a new Christian. I'm here. It was like a couple years ago. Somebody told me, say, listen, I'm going to take you to this spiritual leader. And they took me to a spiritual leader. I'm going to show you what they did. They took me to a spiritual leader. So they paid the spiritual leader some money to get the spirits, what was on me while I wasn't moving, off me. Are you following me? I had stuff that was hindering me. So they say, I'm going to take you to the spiritual leader, and the spiritual leader going to help you. Are y'all following me? When I get to the spiritual leader's house, we sitting down, we waiting. They call me back. I go back. They sitting at the table. They got a book. They got a pen. And they got a shot of rum. Are you following what I'm saying? So, I sat down beside her. She drank the rum. She started doodling in circles. And she started asking me questions. And all she was doing is scribbling. Scribbling. I want you to hear what I'm talking about. All she doing is scribbling. She went from one page, flipped the page over, scribbling, to the next page. I no letters, scribbling. Then she stopped, flipped the page back over. She said, oh, your mama gone. Your mama was very abusive. Yeah, you got a lot of kids. Yeah, you in a church that you need to get out of. So then I asked the question, I'm going, how did it? Two different spirits. You always got to ask where a person get their source from. Hello, somebody. This woman was a spiritual leader, but she wasn't of God. Are you hearing me? Satan can prophesy. Yeah. Witchcraft is real. Yeah. Yeah. Tarot cards work. It works. People go to tarot readers. Why you think they popping up? Oh, you go to Fort Lauderdale, they on every corner. When you go to Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Miami, why they on every corner? Because you got the different cultures. You got the Haitian, you got the Jamaican, you got the Cuban, You got the Mexican, the Latino. God, what make you think the president ain't going to a site? You know what the biggest thing that everybody ain't looking at right now? China. Korea, in other words. That's what they ain't looking at.
Yeah.
They trying to find out if this cat. See, I already told them. I said, Doc, when the father died, mark my words, you got to understand, the same characteristic of the father is the same characteristic of the son. What make you think it's going to be any different? And then he young, dumb, and full of, you know what? Nah, he want to come off looking like he all that, and a bucket of hot wings, and a bag of chips, and a Coke on the side. Hello, somebody. And we around here playing church where we need to be praying, because this cat, all he want to do is put his name in history that he sit here and respect his dad by shooting a bomb to America. But we around here talking about